Hi, my name is Bianca Burgos, and I am in Dr. Canis' Principles of Financial Accounting class. For this assignment, we utilized a given dataset that was then loaded into Tableau to generate visible graphs and statistics. In this CAP manufacturing dashboard that I created, there are many components that best allowed the company to analyze their data. To begin, down here I have a revenue by year tab that allows for the company to see how much they are producing in the year and also to see whether or not they are growing, which here you can see that they had a declining period and then they started to grow. The total sales by quarter and year illustrates the sales revenue per year for 3 different years and further breaks down the information into quarters so that the company can compare when they were most or least efficient. So here you can see the different quarters. Then with the revenue by category, this categorizes their products to visually represent the top producers, which you can tell by the size differences. And then in the sales by product line, this breaks down the previous section a little bit further and it shows the specific products that are within those categories, emphasizing what products generate the most sales. The top customers in sales is a bar graph that lists the consumer's company to determine who is contributing the most to CAP manufacturing. In sales by division, it categorizes countries over a span of 3 different years to show the world spread and which countries generated the most sales. Finally, in the sales by division map, this categorizes the countries and it shows it basically what was before, but in a map format. Here we have our dashboard, and the dashboard is combining everything that was in the previous sections. So within this dashboard, we can see that all of the components that were before are now placed here. And here we can see the different aspects that you can click on it, and it's just an interactive dashboard. So if we were asked what were the total sales revenues for the third quarter of 2020, then you would go over to sales in quarters and you would choose 2020. And it's asking about the third quarter. So you can see here in the third quarter, the sales revenue is $318,675. If it were asking us which product line had the highest sale in 2019, we would go over to the product, we would click 2019, and then over in the product line, you can see that this is the largest box, therefore they produce the most. The total sales revenue for the medical category in the second quarter of 2021, we would click on 2021, then you would go over to the medical category, or actually the second quarter right here, and then you can see the medical category here. The top product for the Germany division in 2019, we're going to click 2019, and then you would go over to the Germany division, which would be right here. If we're looking for in 2020 which quarter had the highest sales in the telecom category, we would click on 2020 and the telecom category in the UK here, and then the telecom category information will be right here. If we are asked to find the top customer in the fourth quarter of 2020, we would click on 2020, we would click on the fourth quarter, and you can see that the top customer is the Boise company, which would be right here. And to reset, we just have to click those right back again. And finally, if we're asked to look for the top customer for the Russia division in 2021, we click on 2021, filter it by clicking on Russia right here, and then you can see that the top customer is going to be over here, the Church Seal Company. Finally, if I were to present this information to my boss, they could ask something as simple as, what is the purpose of putting all of this information into an interactive dashboard? To that, I would say that it's not only a simple process, but in the long run, this assists the company with visualizing where they are as a company, and it helps to decipher what they can do to increase their sales revenue or success overall, whether that be through increasing their global product or their global reach or by producing more of a top-rated product.